The day the pranksters learned a lesson. Welcome back to Kim Tells Tales, where every story has a lesson. So come closer, little one. Let me tell you a story. One sunny morning in the animal village, the children were bored, very bored. And when the animal children got bored, they caused trouble, lots of trouble. The young monkey, zebra, warthog, young elephant, and little meerkat loved playing pranks on everyone in the village. At first, the grown ups laughed. Then they just chuckled. Then they sighed. And eventually, nobody thought the pranks were funny anymore. Early one morning, Buffalo walked down to the water hole for a drink. But hidden behind some bushes were the village children. As Buffalo lowered his head to drink, Monkey blew through a hollow reed. Woo! The strange sound echoed across the water. Buffalo froze. Then came the sound again. Woo! Buffalo's eyes grew wide. The water hole is haunted, he shouted. He spun around and galloped away so fast that dust flew everywhere. The children rolled on the ground laughing. Buffalo, however, was not amused. The next day, Lion decided to take an afternoon nap beneath the old baobab tree. While he slept, the children quietly climbed into the branches above him. Just as Lion began snoring, young Zebra called out, "Go away!" Monkey whispered, "This tree belongs to me." And the branches shook, raining leaves all over poor Lion. He shot into the air, his tail and mane puffed up. Even his whiskers seemed frightened. For a moment, he stared at the tree. Then he ran. The king of all the animals ran from what he thought was a haunted tree. The children laughed so hard they nearly fell out of the branches. Lion was definitely not amused. A few days later, Elephant was enjoying a peaceful walk. The children hid in tall grass. As Elephant passed by, Warthog shouted, "Snake!" Elephant jumped. "What snake?" "There!" "No, there! Behind you!" "No, under you!" Elephant spun in circles looking everywhere. He searched bushes, he searched rocks, he even checked his own tail. There was no snake, not even a tiny worm. The children burst out laughing. Elephant was not amused at all. That evening, the adults gathered beneath the marula tree. Buffalo crossed his arms with Lion frowning and Elephant shaking his head. "Children, we don't enjoy your pranks anymore," said Elephant. "They aren't funny," added Buffalo. "One day someone could get hurt," said Lion. The children exchanged glances, but secretly they thought the adults were being too serious. The very next morning, Impala announced exciting news. "My cousin is visiting from far away." The whole village gathered to welcome him. Soon, a cheerful goat arrived. He had curly horns, a friendly smile, and a piece of straw hanging from his mouth. "Welcome," everyone called. The goat bowed politely. The children immediately began whispering, "A visitor, a perfect target." The children hid behind some bushes. As Goat walked along the path, they sprang out all at once. "Rah!" they shouted. Goat screamed, then he collapsed dramatically onto the ground, completely still, not moving, not blinking, not making a sound. The children froze. Nobody laughed. Monkey gulped. "Did we?" Elephant's ears drooped. "Oh no!" Meerkat's eyes filled with tears. "I think we killed him." The children stared at the motionless goat. Then they ran. They raced to the marula tree where the adults were talking. All of them were crying. Big tears, little tears, messy tears. The adults jumped to their feet. "What happened?" asked Lion. The children sobbed. "We pranked Impala's visitor," wailed Zebra. "He got scared," cried Monkey. "He fell over," sniffled Meerkat. "And now he's dead." The adults gasped. The children buried their faces in their paws and trunks. We're sorry. We didn't mean to. We'll never, ever prank anyone again. The parents gathered around them. Elephant gently patted their backs. Buffalo tried to calm them. Lion spoke softly. Let's all take a deep breath. Then a voice came from behind them. Well, that's quite an apology. Everyone turned. Standing there was Goat, perfectly healthy, chewing his straw, alive and smiling. The children blinked, not once, not twice, 3 times. You're alive? They shouted. Goat laughed so hard he nearly dropped his straw. Of course I'm alive, he said. I used to be the biggest prankster in my village. The children stared. You did? Oh, yes, Goat nodded. When you jumped out, I recognized the prank immediately. What happened then? Asked Meerkat. Goat grinned. I decided to prank the pranksters. The adults burst into laughter. Buffalo laughed. Elephant laughed. Even Lion was laughing. The children groaned. They had been tricked. Goat sat beside them. Pranks can be funny, he said, but only when everyone laughs. The children nodded. When others stop enjoying them, it's time to stop. The children nodded again. And if a prank can scare someone badly, it's not a good prank, finished young Monkey. Exactly. From that day forward, the children stopped playing mean tricks. Instead, they invented games that everyone could enjoy. And whenever they saw Goat chewing his straw, the children remembered the day the pranksters got pranked. And nobody ever forgot the lesson. The end. Did you enjoy the story? Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the story with others. Don't forget the story is also available in Sesotho.